Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Muhammad gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do.
Big ground and pound.
What a strike from off of his back. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to...
Whoa, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Let's go.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Rakhmonov's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
He's got to be careful here. Careful here.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Muhammad's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
30 seconds left.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Great work. You just won that round. I want you to take a deep breath and relax. When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets the advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Belal Muhammad. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Muhammad going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Getting them out here.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Nice, nice. You got this round.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
30 seconds to go in the round. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Belal Muhammad. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, sit down for me. Take a deep breath, bud. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. Slow that heart rate down. All right, you ready? You good?
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Connection in the right. So Rakhmonov's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Takedown defense is there. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, back and forth we go. Jeez, you can hear that.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
Rakhmonov's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Takedown defense holds up.
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. So Rakhmonov's shot is blocked. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victories.
Under a minute to go in the round. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Waning seconds here of round number 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice right hand. That was a jab.
big roundhouse attempt just misses. That could have been lights out.
Good punch. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Gets to the single collar tie now. Trying to establish that jab once again. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Muhammad. Whiffs on the straight right hand. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice job to land the front kick there by Rakhmonov. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't need too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. There it is. Now he's run him out. Big right hook there by the champ. Oh, nice.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
So Rakhmonov's back in half guard. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Final seconds of round 4. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Straight right hand, no good. Strike landed pretty cleanly there.
All right, don't waste your energy. Stay relaxed. Set it up a little bit better for me, okay?
Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again. Oh, great level change there.
Muhammad's in half guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Keep those hands up.
Muhammad going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Keep that top position and work your elbows.
Great job landing from the top position. Now he's going full mount.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Rakhmonov's in half guard. Side control now. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and there are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. "30 seconds now to go in the round." So Rakhmonov's in half guard. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He's up. What submission defense on display.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
DC, you know what it's like to get that first UFC belt and become a champion. That is his reality here tonight, and New World Order here.